Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, June 4th, 2025, at 13:39. And today we look at the day 2 outlook for tomorrow. So, for tomorrow's day 2 outlook, we've got a slight risk encompassing parts of western to northern Texas, parts of eastern New Mexico, western to central to eastern Oklahoma, parts of southwestern Oklahoma, Colorado. What am I trying to say? And parts of southern Kansas having the slight risk. That's what I'm trying to say here. And then for the marginal risk, we got parts of central Texas, parts of south central Oklahoma. There's going to be a lot of directions. I'm going to have to list the states out. We got parts of Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, parts of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, up in New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. And part of the heck state is that? Massachusetts, I think. So we also have one out here in Kansas, into Colorado, Wyoming, parts of South Dakota, and parts of Nebraska. I had to think a second. So yeah, the directions are going to be a little bit too hard for me, unfortunately. So yeah, but anyway, tomorrow we've got Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Lubbock, and Amarillo under the slight, and Columbus, Memphis, Denver, Nashville, and Colorado Springs under the marginal. So let's go ahead and deep dive and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got a 5% tornado risk for parts of Texas and parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, and just a little bit of Colorado. And then for the for the 2%, we've got parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, a little bit of Colorado, and New Mexico under the 2%. So we have Lubbock, Amarillo, Plainview, Liberal, and Pampa under the 5%, and Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Norman, and Midland under the 2%. So for the 5%, we could see damaging wind gusts of 60 to 75 miles. Hold on, this is a tornado threat. I don't know what I'm saying. For the this is a tornado threat. So for the 5%, we've got an EF1, maybe an EF2 tornado possible, but mainly an EF1. And then for the 2%, we could just see a brief EF0, maybe an EF1 if it does become strong enough. So please be mindful of that. It could be possible tomorrow. Going to the damaging wind risk, we've got a 15% for parts of Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Colorado under the 15%. Excuse me. And we have, for the 5%, we've got parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, a little bit of Mississippi there, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, parts of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York State, a little bit of Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Going back out west, we've got parts of Kansas and Colorado, parts of Wyoming and Nebraska under that, as well as New Mexico. So we do have these areas under the wind risk. So we have Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Lubbock, and Amarillo under the 15%, and Columbus, Memphis, Denver, Nashville, and Colorado Springs under the 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible. And for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible. So please be mindful wherever you may be. You could be seeing some damaging winds. Going into the hail threat for tomorrow, we've got a 15% hatched for areas in Texas, and just the tiniest bit of eastern New Mexico having that. We have a separate one here that's for parts of Oklahoma and Kansas and a little bit of Colorado. We've got the normal 15% extending from Texas through New Mexico, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Colorado. And we have the 5% from Texas through Oklahoma, going through Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, and back through Kansas and Colorado, as well as up into a little bit of Nebraska and Wyoming. And then we have this one up here that encompasses parts of Pennsylvania, New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So we do have those areas under the hail risk for tomorrow. We have Lubbock, Dodge City, Liberal, Levelland, and Guyman under the significant severe. We have Lubbock, Amarillo, Midland, Odessa, and Enid under the 15%. And Memphis, Denver, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Colorado Springs under the 5%. So for the small 15% hatched areas, we could see 1 to 3.5 inch diameter hail possible. For the 15% normal, we could see 1 to 3 inch diameter hail possible. And for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible. So please be mindful. There's the reset. Wherever you may be, that may be possible for you tomorrow. Going into the summary for tomorrow, it does say scattered severe thunderstorms are anticipated, mainly from late afternoon Thursday into Thursday night from the southern high plains across southern Kansas and Oklahoma. A few tornadoes, large to very isolated, a few tornadoes, large to isolated, very large hail, okay, and severe gusts are possible. They kind of didn't make sense there, but I still was able to understand what they meant. But anyway, there it was tomorrow's outlook, so there's tomorrow's hail risk. There's tomorrow's wind risk. There's tomorrow's tornado risk. And there's tomorrow's day 2 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. Take today to prepare for tomorrow, even if you're in the marginal, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginals. But anyway, that is it for me. And we will be going over this day 2 outlook tomorrow when it becomes day 1. But in the meantime, have yourselves a great day and take care.